Okay, example 7 says solve the conjunction 5x minus 6 is greater than or equal to 9 and 4x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 3 and graph the solution set on a number line. Alright, so it's the same thing as we did in example 6, except now I'm going to have to work a little bit on the two equations. There's not quite as easy of inequalities to work with. So I'm going to have to work on the inequality 5x minus 6 is greater than or equal to 9, and I'm going to have to work on the inequality of 4x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 3. So what I want you to do right now is go through here and you're going to solve both of these inequalities. And then, so pause the video, solve them both, play it again. I'll have my solutions there, and then we'll work on graphing it from there. Okay, so hopefully you got x is greater than or equal to 3 and x is greater than or equal to 2. So I'm going to go ahead and write and, because remember with and or conjunction, we're looking for the overlap. So if I was going to graph this, so let me set this up, which we're going to, because 1, it tells me to, and 2 is it makes it easier for me to be able to see my interval or my solution set here. Alright, so if I was going to graph the x is greater than or equal to 3, I would have to have 3. I'll do this above it. So the x is greater than or equal to 3. I would start at 3. X is greater than, so I'm going to shade towards the positive infinity. And it has equal to, so I would use a bracket there. Now, for the x is greater than or equal to 2, I would come over here to 2. I'm going to shade this one below. So x is greater than or equal to 2. I'd start at the 2. It's greater than, so I'm going to shade towards positive infinity. And it has equal to, so I would use a bracket. Notice where they overlap. They overlap, they're in the very center. Or not the center, excuse me, I'm sorry, I was changing to the marker. They overlap over here past the 3. So everywhere here is going to be part of my solution. Now, is the 3 included? Well, yes it is, because it's included in both of them. It's included above by the bracket, and it's included below because it was shaded. Alright, so when we go to write out our interval solution, notice my shading started at 3 and it had a bracket, and it ends, it keeps going, so it ends at positive infinity, and infinities always get a parenthesis.